If you consider yourself to be a socialist and you're also running around calling people Nazis as an insult, this video is for you because I'm about to tell you something that the American education system does not want you to know, okay? I don't want to embarrass you. I don't want to shame you or call you stupid. I'm just trying to educate you, okay? Here's what you need to know. Nazi is short for National Socialist. National Socialist. So if you identify with socialism and you're like, we need socialism and all these things, maybe even communism, and you're also calling people Nazis as an insult, I think you have some reading to do.
First off, just because someone calls themselves a socialist doesn't mean that they're a socialist. By that logic, North Korea, a country that doesn't hold elections, doesn't let people have free access to the internet or media, and doesn't let people leave, is full of a bunch of democratic people because it is called the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. You see how something can be called something, but not be that thing. I also feel like I have to clarify, just because they call themselves democratic people doesn't mean that they're Democrats. I just feel like I have to be clear about that. Just like the People's Republic of China is not full of a bunch of Republicans. Next up, Nazis did not like being called Nazis. See, the term Nazi was a derogatory term that was coined by their opposition party. So they didn't like the name Nazi. They preferred to be called National Socialists, but Nazi was used as an insult. So Nazis didn't like being called Nazis either. They did briefly try to call themselves Nazis to kind of take ownership of the word, but they quickly dropped that because it wasn't working. Why does that sound familiar?
The criticism doesn't matter to us when you call us Nazis, Nazi this, Nazi that. You know, I'm beginning to think they don't like us. You know what? I've said this before. We need to learn from the blacks. The way they were able to remove the power from the N-word by using it. So from now on, it's what up, my Nazi? Hey, what up, my Nazi? Oh my God. Hey, what's hanging, my Nazi?
Anyways.
And by the way, nationalism or nationalist in this sense doesn't mean I love my country, I have pride in my country. That's not what it means. Not according to Adolf Hitler and Benito Mussolini. You have research to do, so go do it now. Get off of Instagram right now. Go.
Side note, when they're talking about nationalism or being nationalist, they were talking about pride in one's country. I mean, Hitler famously galvanized the German people by getting them to be proud of who they were. I mean, they even were trying to push an Aryan agenda. You should do some research into that. So, in conclusion, Nazis were not socialists. They were famously fascists. Oh, and just because someone writes, hey fascists, catch on bullet casings, that doesn't mean that they're anti-fascists. It could mean that they're just really into memes, you know. But you should do some research into that. Get off Instagram and go do some research. Go. She thought she ate with this one. I'm gonna suck Papa.